Then I close this up. I want to close it up a bit further, but I want to make sure that I have enough spacing. There we go. So I can apply some glue. Now I don't know if there's supposed to be green back here. Somebody did comment on me on the fact that I didn't put the green sensor in the back of the forehead of the O Gundam. I can go back and revisit that and fix it up, because obviously that kit is about 99.97% complete. Okay, so we seal it up. I'm going to apply as much pressure as I possibly can. As you can see, there's a gap there that's driving me nuts. This one's supposed to be aligned there, so that's fine. This one, no. But for this, yes, everything falls down. I have a clamp here someplace. I gotta find it first. But yeah, I'm gonna seal this up and apply pressure on it. Or I can apply pressure with my hand, let it dry for about 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna sand it down, and then I'm gonna show you what it will look like with the masking tape on. So as you can see right now, I have applied the tape, the masking tape, around the areas where I do not want to be painted at this moment. I may have to redo this again to some degree. I don't like what I have here, so I'm going to remove that. As long as I don't get the eyes painted, I'll be fine. I just want to apply maybe another layer of tape there. But as you can see, this is now ready to be painted. Everything's all sanded down. I may have to give it another sanding here, but the top part came out okay. I also prepared this. This has now been sanded down and cleaned all around, all down here and here. And I applied the tape, the masking tape, around the this area, so that way I can paint this one the metallic gray. But I don't want it to spray chrome silver over it. So basically, this is what the part would look like before painting, and here it is after painting the chrome silver. Came out pretty good. It wasn't oversaturated or any type. Let's remove this and see what we got here. Okay. It came out good. I gotta take care of this guy first. Give me a second here. Let me see now. There we go. As you see, the green sensor was unaffected. I didn't paint this area here because when you put the V fins on, that area is going to be covered up. So the head came out perfect. So this is done. Another thing that I finished, of course, was this. And this is going to be a pain in the ass to remove. Should have thought of this. Oops. Alright. There we go. So these are done. Alright, so on to move on. I'm going to move on to painting the other parts. Now then, we're going to move on to the next colors. And these are going to be the final two colors of this kit. Working on the darker colors, and there are very few of them, and as a matter of fact, the only darker color parts are pretty much the weapon, the cartridges, the ammo, the Buster rifles cylinder cartridges, and a couple of black pieces, including the frame of the shield. And I'll be painting that gunmetal. Some people will say, why don't I just use normal, you know, gunmetal for the whole kit? I kind of like the other color, the charcoal, the darker gray color, and I'm going to use that with metallic gray. So I'm going to use the paint this part, the larger part. I didn't have to prime it. I'm just going to paint it the way it is. And since gunmetal is almost a primer itself, I'll just apply it all over the part right now. This is the only darker part, larger darker part, which is for the, I guess the holding of the Buster, of the shield and the gun. I guess it's the gun, excuse me. Seen clearly, especially since I didn't prime it. Big reason why I didn't prime it is because I'm running out of primer, and primer is at a premium these days. Here's another small part here. Small part here. Very limited in these parts. Actually one of the shoulder shields parts. I'm thinking of trying something on this part. Sorry. Excuse me. Now I did something here. These parts are the actual, you know, energy cylinders, I would call it. There's another part to this that goes on top or at the other end. I said, you know what, let me change it up a bit. So I decided, I have it right here as an example, I decided to paint these parts chrome silver, so it'll look good together like this. You know, we'll do a demonstration, of course, after all these parts are finished painted. Sorry if it doesn't look so good here on camera. I'm missing something. Yeah, here it is. This is the part for the neck. So I'm going to continue on painting the other parts. So let me finish up, okay? Now before I begin painting the metallic gray on these gray parts, there's one thing I had to do first. Reviewing the manual, I came across the fact that the Buster rifle, what you see here, it needs one of the yellow parts to be put on first before I seal these two parts together. I could probably paint them separate and then put them together, but then I'll have the lines of the gun showing off, and I wanted to keep it neat and uniform. So, you've already seen me painting all the yellow parts. Here is the yellow part for this gun. And I gotta see where it goes. I think it goes like this. There it goes. It goes in this area. Alright. A little resistance here, and this is probably because of the amount of the amount of paint that I put on the yellow part. I'm just going to saturate the holes with some glue. And before I put that on, there is one little part, this little part right here. It has to be in this position, and I gotta put them on. Oh, okay. Put them on here. And then I'm not going to seal it up completely. I just want to get it in there enough so that way I can have a little bit of an edge, a little bit something here. Now, I didn't observe this before, and I'm looking at this now. I don't have to worry about over here because there's this thing that sticks out. I will apply a little glue just in case. Don't want the blue glue to bleed down to the paint and then damage it. This part I gotta put in a lot. I'm running out of glue.